In December 1994, Lowell Amos and his wife Roberta attended a General Motors Company party in Detroit, where Lowell was a manager. They went to their hotel room around 4:30 a.m. 4 hours later, at 8:30 a.m., Lowell called another executive in a panic. 2 other executives came to the room, where Lowell told them that Roberta died in an accident. Lowell told them that he needed to clean up before calling the police. He asked one of the men, Pocassi, to take his sport coat for him. Inside the pocket of the coat, Pocassi found a black leather case with a syringe without a needle and a washcloth with a bad smell. When Lowell later reclaimed his coat, these items disappeared. He told the police that he and Roberta had taken cocaine the night before, and she continued after he went to sleep. He said that she was dead when he woke up. There was cocaine all around the room, including on the bed linen. According to an autopsy, there was cocaine inside her vagina, but none externally. Her body contained over 15 times a lethal dose of cocaine. Forensic scientists also found makeup and tooth marks on pillowcases, although Roberta was not wearing any makeup. Police suspected that Lowell had cleaned Roberta's body before calling them. They didn't have enough evidence to charge Lowell, so they started following him and looking into his history. 2 days after his wife's death, he spent $1,000 on dinner and drinks with 2 women, who he had sex with. As Roberta's death gained attention in the news, other women came forward. They claimed that they'd been drugged by Lowell in the past. Then, investigators found out that Lowell's first wife, Sandra, had also died under mysterious circumstances. She was found dead 15 years before, at age 36 in her bathroom. At the time, Lowell told police that she had mixed sedatives and wine, then collapsed and hit her head. The official cause of death was indeterminate. Lowell received an insurance payout of $350,000. Not long after Sandra died, Lowell married his long-term mistress, Caroline. According to friends, they often argued about the large insurance policies Lowell had taken out on her life. When he refused to cancel the policies, she kicked him out. Lowell then moved in with his mother. Just a few weeks later, she was rushed to the hospital for being unresponsive. No specific diagnosis was made, and she was released. She died a few days later, and Lowell inherited more than $1 million. Because of her old age, no autopsy was performed, and her death was attributed to natural causes. Caroline invited Lowell to move back in with her, in what would turn out to be a deadly mistake. 9 months later, Caroline was also found dead in her bathroom. Lowell told police that she'd been blow-drying her hair next to a bathtub full of water when he brought her a glass of wine. Later, he found her dead in the bathtub, presumably electrocuted. Curiously, the glass of wine Lowell said he'd brought her was not in the bathroom. It was in the kitchen, rinsed and in the dishwasher. Again, Lowell was the beneficiary of a significant insurance payout of $800,000. In November of 1996, Lowell was arrested for the murder of his third wife over 10 years after her death. Because of a 1994 Michigan law change, Prosecutors were able to use information from the previous deaths in the trial. In Roberta's case, Lowell didn't have the same financial motives as he had in the others. The prosecution suggested that the marriage was on the verge of ending. Roberta had already bought a separate house, and she had told friends that she wanted Lowell out of her life. Their theory was that Lowell couldn't handle rejection, so he killed her. First, he gave her a glass of wine with crushed sedatives. Then he injected her with cocaine. Finally, as she was convulsing, he smothered her with the pillow. Lowell was convicted of premeditated murder and murder using a toxic substance. He has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, and he currently resides in a Michigan prison. In 1998, his appeal was rejected.